Okay. Hey everybody, my name's Alex, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about exercising and its importance. With the cat. Okay. So can you relate? And by this I mean, how many times you walk up the stairs and get kind of winded, right? Probably a lot of people, almost everyone, right? Or when you're having a conversation with someone and you have a shortness of breath, even that itself. Or throughout the day, you find yourself yawning because you have episodes of lethargy. Everyone probably, okay. So that's what I'm here to talk to you guys about. Due to the nature of technology on the rise, we're nationwide starting to live sedentary lives, which is like we kind of just sit down. We're not as active as we once were, and that's because of technology. So here I have a big car pile up, and that's just because a lot of times we're working, and then directly from work to the house we're just sitting down, and when we get in the side we eat and we're sitting down and we're not being very active. And then here I have video games and people just getting kind of fat because of that. So it isn't brain science, and it's been engraved since birth that we need to exercise because it's an important component to living a healthy lifestyle. So my motive today is not to inform you of how to exercise, but to persuade you to start exercising. So to begin with, I'd like to explain to you the concerns about living a sedentary life without exercise. Okay. So some basic diseases, and the most important ones too, come from your cardiovascular system, and that's where we see a lot of CAD, which is coronary artery disease, and such things as atherosclerosis. So physical inactivity leads to an increase in adiposity, resulting in higher chances of contracting these diseases. So basically what it is this is an artery, and this is an artery with plaque in it, which is atherosclerosis. And as you can see, that's where the blood's flowed. So through this you can see that it's kind of disrupted by this fat that builds up inside of your arteries. And some basic negative side effects of it: you can get strokes easily. Being overweight leads to high blood pressure, kidney failure, heart attack, heart failure, and you just don't look that great. So it's statistically proven that you'll die at an earlier age if you don't exercise regularly. And so right now you're probably asking yourself, like, why does this involve me? I'm young, I'm in college, I'm not doing anything. Well, that's where college students and young adults have a misperceived notion that if their physical physique is like tiny, that you guys are healthy. And so as our lives become more sedentary, especially resulting from school, our lifelines are dramatically diminishing. And it's there's a survey statistically proven high school students are healthier than we are because they do sports and things of that nature when they're not in school. And the reason behind that is in direct relation to the drastic changes that occur in between high school and college. Because in high school, you're going to school, you're playing with your friends, having a good time. You don't really have a job or any priorities. When you go to college, you're studying, so you're constantly inside, you're constantly going from job to work to school to whatever, and you don't really work out as much anymore. Okay. So there tends, exercising is self-motivating, so we must be either intrinsically or extrinsically motivated to work out, and statistics prove we've been inactive for way too long. As we grow older, as many of you guys know, I'm sure, our actions and morals and habits continue to follow us in the future. Statistically, 60 days, you can create a new habit. So getting to exercise, a lot of it does come from self-motivation. You have to kind of dig deep and find that the benefits are more than just looking good. It's to increase your life, your stamina, a lot of physiological and psychological aspects go into that as well as exercising. So, all right, and as I previously mentioned, our actions and habits follow us. So what does that mean exactly? Our inactivity now may lead to inactivity later. So by being inactive, we fall into a monotonous schedule and begin to be comfortable with it. So growing up, I'm sure you guys hated specific vegetables, and chances are you continue to be repulsed by it as you grow older. You never really enjoyed a particular genre of music, so chances are over the years you never gave it another chance. And basically that's what I'm talking to in regards to working out. A lot of times when we're younger, we don't really think about it that way. When we get older, we start to work out, and then we just kind of get complacent and don't really work out anymore. So that's what I'm trying to discuss the problems that arise with the inactivity and common reasons of the behavior behind it. Alright, so by exercising now, you're saving yourself thousands of dollars in health bills, as well as prolonging your life. So exercising doesn't necessarily require much money, but the long-term goals are worth your time, sweat, tears, and money. So let me explain what exercising entails and the benefits that are derived from it. Okay, so studies show exercise allows you to be more effective and efficient in all that you do. The psychological benefits, as I mentioned earlier, of exercising alone are phenomenal. You have an increase in energy, stamina, a better mood, concentration, and all of your body systems kind of work in conjunction with each other much better. So, and a lot of people say, I don't want to run on the treadmill for 2 hours a day, but the beauty of exercise is that you can switch it up, and you can do a bunch of different types of exercises to make it fun and enjoyable. And not to mention, you save your life and your money. So how many people, I'm sure, want to live longer, as long as this woman right here, right? You don't want to die when you're 20 of being obese and being fat and die of CAD and COPD and all those other diseases. You know, because not only are you dying young and you're missing out on the beautiful thing called life, but you're spending your money. So as you can see here, I kind of have like a receipt of bills from somebody that had just your standard procedure done, and the total adjustments, you're looking at $75,000 for a simple surgery on your your GI tract. So something as simple as that, you're spending all that money. So with the information I've given you, I hope you guys keep in mind that exercise, even if it's a brief 10-minute walk or a vigorous, game of basketball, you guys start working out, because it's the biggest influential factors of your overall health. So should you not be satisfied with the examples and statistics I've given you, I'll leave you on this note. Would you rather play outside with your kids, explore the world with the life you're blessed with, or would you rather at the same age lay in a hospital bed preparing for your second $100,000 surgery with a slim chance of making it out alive? So to conclude my speech, life is a blessing and no one should leave it earlier than intended. So we can drastically change the numbers and statistics of the fatalities each year by exercising every day. So what are you waiting for? Lace up your sneakers and start this journey to a better life. Thank you. And then,
Whoa.